It's February 2018. We're going to start landscaping here in a couple weeks, and we're going to start cutting grass at the beginning of April. So now is the time to start working on your winter fund. Anybody that's been in this business knows how bad things can get when you don't have your winter fund in place. My first year in business, I had nothing in the bank when the winter came, and I was thinking that snow plowing and leaf removals was going to get me by, and it did not. It was very bad. And I never want to go through that again. This past year, I made sure there was money in the winter fund. There wasn't as much as there should have been, but there was enough to provide for my family to get us through. And I didn't start actually saving for winter until late July, early August of last year. I've already started saving for winter this year. It's no joke. I think the winter time is probably what kills most lawn businesses, because guys don't know how to budget their money right, and they get to the winter time and they can't make ends meet and sell their equipment, and that's all she wrote. Especially you guys that finance your equipment. You really can't be going without paying, the companies that you bought it from. So now is the time to start working on your winter fund. And I have a really simple system for saving for the winter. And that system is every single check that goes in, 10% obviously goes to the church in the form of a tithe. Then 10% goes into my winter fund savings account automatically, no matter what. And I do that with every single check that comes in, every single deposit, everything, until all the bills for that month are paid, at which point I go put it up to 50 to 75% of everything I make goes into that winter fund until it's fully funded. You have to do it, man. I'm telling you, the winter time, especially once Christmas goes by, you can't even get a retail job if you wanted one. You've got to make sure you're ready for the winter time. So if you start saving now, the lawn business, you can make a lot of money cutting grass. I hear people saying you can't. I think we must have different definitions, because I think the money in lawn care is great, but it's not great during the winter. So start saving now. 10% of everything you make, put it into a savings account that you don't touch. You can make it with 10% of your money going into savings. It might feel like you can't, but if you discipline yourself, you'll be able to make it work. You might not be able to buy things the way you want to or do things the way you want, but you'll still be eating in the wintertime and your mortgage will be paid. So it's just a short tip, guys. Start working on your winter fund now. That way you can stay in business and keep on going, keep on trucking, man. Because I'm telling you, going through the winter with no money in the bank is a bad place to be. You don't want to be there. I was there once, and I'm never going there again. I hope you listen, because when I heard people tell me that I needed to have a winter fund, I did not listen, and it really hurt. It was a painful lesson, man. And painful lessons often are the best lessons to learn. It's the easiest way to learn. The easiest way to learn is the hardest way to learn. But just trust me, man. Save that money, and you'll be better for it. So good luck this year.